Hi everyone. I know it's been a while. I haven't been on for I want to say about a month. Just was a crazy month for me. Just wanted to let everybody know that. So I'm hoping that you guys join me today. Um, I know I said I would be doing on Mondays, but for some reason it was just a really crazy couple of weeks for me. 3 weeks ago, my husband was exposed to coronavirus. And yeah. So he had to go on a 14-day quarantine. And then that following week, my son got a really bad rash all over his body. So I had to take him to the doctor. And then my other son called me 2 weeks later that he was tested positive for coronavirus. So again, I had to take some time out to kind of deal with the family and make sure that everybody was good. So I'm back on, and I am so sorry that it took me a while, but I thought I'd go ahead and just kind of like come on here and do some readings and some healing sessions for everybody. So I am going to draw a card here just to kind of see what the angels want us to know. I think we're going to go ahead and do the romance card just because, I'm kind of feeling like the heart center and things with the heart right now is just something that people are needing to know about. So just going to kind of like wait for people to join. I know you hear the fan over here just making a lot of noise, but I had to move to a different little area since my husband's been having to work from home and he's pretty much taking over the living room. So we're going to ask the angels and guides to come in to tell us what it is that we need to know about the romance. What do we need to know about romance and um, how to deal with our partners and our mates or whatever it is that you guys are going through. So I'm calling Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, the angels of light, the beings of light from the highest level of radiant divine love light energy to come in. And I'm going to connect to my heart center. Just kind of send out and beam some love energy out to you guys. I know it's been very stressful. A lot of everybody's been kind of like frustrated and worried. So let's see what is going on. What do we need to know about our working relationships? So again, they're saying right now that everybody is worried about their finances and their career. And I gotta say that just was is pretty much self-explanatory. A lot of us are dealing with financial issues, and that's a big factor in our relationships with our family, with our love life right now. Is that we're wanting to know, how are we going to take care of our family? How are we going to support our family? I don't know if you guys can see that. Ooh, just like this camera. I want to make sure I get the angle in the camera right. So, all right, there it goes. All right, so Spirit is saying that a lot of people right now, their main focus, their huge focus is, how are we going to support our family? Some of you guys have lost your job. Some of you guys might be on the verge of eviction. And I just want you to know that I really feel we need to do a clearing about this, okay? I feel like I have to do a mass clearing of getting us out of the mass consciousness of fear and scarcity and the mass consciousness of lack and limitation. Now, it was very interesting that I had a client that I was reading for earlier today, and I had told her that Spirit said that despite the fact that she has so many people that are competing for jobs at this moment, that instead of giving up and feeling like, you know what, I can't do this, it's not going to happen, it's just, forget about it, I'm not going to look for a job. No, don't. You have to be that needle in the haystack. And this say that, for instance, this wants you to be the light out of everybody else. So we want to beam our light out, and we want to surround ourselves with gold light right now. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to surround every one of you with gold light. Gold light is a symbol of success, and it's also incorporated with the energy of glamour, right? We want people to notice you out of everyone else that is seeking the same job position. So again, as this angel said, that today our main focus is our finances and our career and the issues that we're having. And so I'm going to want you to connect to your heart center. We want to have lots and lots and lots of love energy beaming out from the heart to everybody. I'm going to call forth the angels of finance, the money Reiki angels. I'm going to call forth the divas of money, Goddess Lakshmi, Abundancia, and Goddess Fortuna. I'm going to ask Spirit to surround you guys. And all you have to do is just call the energy in. If you have to say, Victoria, please stand next to me. Anybody that you know that is having financial problems, you can call their energies in as well. And I hope you guys can hear me. Please tell me if you can or can't. So, hello, Max. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you for joining us today. Please let me know if you guys can hear me. And again, we're going to connect to center. We're going to connect to the heart. We're going to beam that energy of love out to you guys. Love, love, love. That's right. We're going to beam that energy out. So I hope you guys can hear me. We're going to beam that energy out of love and light, prosperity and abundance. Here we go. I want you guys to actually describe, I want to describe to you guys what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a bunch of gold coins just falling down over you guys. And then now I see that money is pouring in around you guys. And Spirit, I want you to go ahead and blaze them with light. Get my hands charged up here is what I'm doing. We'll do some master clearing symbols here, and here we go. And again, I'm connecting from my heart center to your heart center, and we're beaming you with light. So first and foremost, I want to make sure that we blaze you with gold light. And just allow that energy to just flow into your body. You can even breathe that gold light in through your nose, or just kind of breathe it into your third eye. I'm going to ask the angels of abundance, the money Reiki angels, the masters, ascended masters of money, to now clear everyone, neutralize, clear, and remove any and all mass consciousness of fear, lack and limitation and scarcity from all those that are needing to be clear today, all those that are watching right now, all those that are going to be watching later on, and even those few days from now, months from now. We want to supercharge this video to help everyone clear out of the mass consciousness of fear, scarcity, lack, and limitation. We're just gonna, get that out of there. So I see them vacuuming that energy out. We're pulling you out, pulling you out. Any entities, any beings of dark nature, we're gonna call in the spirit doctors. We're gonna ask them to come in. And if there's any entities that are holding you guys into that vibration of feeling stuck, of fear and stagnation, scarcity, lack and limitation, we want to go ahead and blaze them with the white flame. And take them out, take them out, take them out, take them out, take them out. Yep, take them to the light. Send them to the light, please. Now, please excuse my husband. You hear him in the other room. I'm going to tell him to shut up right now. Because I did tell him I was doing the show today, and he doesn't listen when he goes on that video games. So here we go. Yeah, you know what? Those entities, let's take them out. Yeah, anything that's trying to block us right now from doing the work that we're doing, we're going to go ahead and take them out. Go, 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 go. Yep, take that, get that out, get that out. All right. Now we're getting ready to blaze beautiful magenta light. I'm going to surround you with that magenta light. That magenta light has strong attraction. So we're going to want to bring in abundance, prosperity, success. And just imagine or envision in your third eye that you are in a beautiful ocean of magenta light. And we see the sun beaming down. Yes, thank you so much. We're beaming that sun ray, the golden rays and the orange reddish rays upon you at this moment to bring in success. Magenta is more like a pink color. So just think of like maybe watermelon, the best that I can describe it, but it's not purple, it's pink. Not pink, but maybe this color, the pink on this card. That's the color that we're looking at. And then we want to envision in our third eye, money coming in. You know, if you want to put your intent into this, you can say, I need $1,500 or however much money it is that you're needing. We're going to put that out into the universe as you are surrounded in this beautiful magenta rays of light. And again, I still see them throwing coins at you guys and throwing dollars of any denomination at you guys. And just allowing that to flow in. And just imagine breathing that in. If you have to do this, just do this. Or you're calling it in. You're receiving it in. You're open. Your heart is open and you're receiving. And just allow that money, prosperity, and abundance to flow in. And in anywhere you feel any type of resistance, I want you to go back and pluck it out. Just take it. Wherever you feel pain in your body, if you feel any stagnation at all in your body as we speak, as you're trying to bring in prosperity and money into your life and abundance, wherever you feel resistance, just pluck it out. All right, Spirit, we're doing that. We're clearing that. We're gathering it all up. All those cords that you're attached to with people, any specific events or any places that you're corded to still that is just kind of like keeping you stuck in the vibration of lack and limitation and scarcity. We're cutting those cords right now. Archangel Michael is stepping in at this moment. He's cutting those cords. As I'm doing this, we're cutting them. We're cutting them. We're getting them out. That's it. That's it. And you may feel like a big wave of something just being removed. Now, I'm also seeing, this is what they're showing me, that as we're clearing, the third eye might start throbbing, but I see the third eye is opening up to help you to envision. All right, good deal. So I'm going to disconnect real quick from you guys. All right, so I see that I have a lot of Q&As here. Hello, Brandon. Thank you so much. Again, guys, as I was saying, I'm so sorry that I had not been on live, but it's just been a crazy month. As I said earlier, my husband was around somebody who tested positive for coronavirus, so he had to quarantine for 14 days, and he also had to go get tested, so I kind of had to help schedule his appointment and everything. And then that same week, my son had got a rash all over his body, and I gave him Benadryl, and it just would not go away. It seemed to have gotten worse. And so I ended up having to schedule him an appointment, take him to his doctor, and get him settled and make sure that he was okay, because his allergic reaction was so bad that his throat was starting to close up. So I had to do some healing work on him to help him. And sure enough, within 2 days of him taking the antibiotics or the steroid medicine that they gave him, he started to clear up. And then the following week, my other son called me and said he was tested positive for corona. So I mean, I had to deal with the family stuff, and so I apologize for not being on. I do attempt to try to be here on Monday around 8 o'clock, 8:30ish. But you know, life happens, so we have to tend to that first. But either way, I'm here now, and Spirit said now would be a good time to do some healing work for a lot of people. And again, I want to say hello to Sandra. How are you?
let's see, Stephanie B. Okay, you guys say that you can hear me. Thank God, because I was like thinking I was just talking and my lips were just moving. Y'all were kind of wondering what I was saying. So anyways, all right. So Anna, you said you're kind of wondering if someone is working witchcraft on you because you have a purple San Cipriano candle that you told me to keep lighting up, but the flame dances around all the time. Okay, so yeah, so I told you to light a San Cipriano candle because he is very good with removing hexes and witchcraft, things like that. Okay, so I don't really talk about the saints and I don't really talk about candle magic, even though I do candle magic and I do rituals myself. And the reason why I don't really talk much about it is because people start to ask me about doing the darker stuff, and I stay in the light. I have to. I work specifically with God and the angels and Jesus and the Ascended Masters. So everything to me has to be of light. Plus, I'm a big believer in karma. So I want to make sure that I leave good karma because I don't want to deal with the bad. I've had enough dealing with the bad. That's just, no. Okay. So San Cipriano, when you're saying that the candle light, the flame keeps dancing all around you, that's actually a good sign. That's a sign from spirit that it's fighting something off. It's doing its thing. It's fighting something off for you. Now, the other thing you have to keep in mind is whether or not you have the candle where there's a draft or air. Okay, so if you have it in a spot where it's by the AC vent and the AC kicks on, it may the air may make it jump a little, or if there's a fan nearby. But if there's none of those things nearby that can affect it, then the dancing flame means that the spirits are fighting something off on your behalf, and they're talking to you and they're telling you, hey, we're battling something here for you. Okay, so as long as the candle doesn't turn black, you should be fine. As long as it's clear and the flames are dancing, or even if the flames are very bright and strong, just know that that's a good sign. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do you believe, Max says, let me show this. Do you believe that when you spend money, more money comes in? And absolutely. I mean, that's the whole part of the law of attraction is that, when we spend money, sometimes we could probably, like, even if you're paying the bills, you may be like, oh, you cringe. You're like, oh God, I gotta pay the bills. And oh, do I have enough? Don't do that. Okay. So I'm just going to say this is that, let me put this back up there. Is that whenever you spend money, be grateful. Say thank you, right? Because when you spend money, you're keeping other people employed, right? Because there are people that are taking care of the bills. There are people that have to work at the grocery stores, things like that. So again, it's like, it's constant giving and receiving. We have to be in that flow of giving and receiving. Right? But sometimes we can get off balance with the giving and receiving. Sometimes we just give, but then we don't allow the receiving end to come in, right? So that's when you have to tell spirit or tell the universe, you know what? I am thankful and I'm showing gratitude that I'm spending this money. For me, when money goes out, money comes in, even more money comes in. Even when I have to refund a client, because I do fire clients, okay? If you're just going to come in with a really nasty attitude when I connect to your energy and you're automatically like putting up walls and you're like, I don't know, you're the psychic, you tell me. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to play games with you. At first I'm like, I cringe because I'm having to refund the client, but spirit automatically within 10-15 minutes backdoors with 2 more in that person's place. So for me, we always have to be in that vibration that when we spend money, more money comes in. Matter of fact, bless your money before you spend it. Bless it. Say thank you for it serving its purpose. Say thank you, and that this money, may this money bless somebody else, anybody else that touches it, and may they receive money and prosperity and abundance. And the more that you keep in that flow of giving and receiving, and even balance, Like I said, you got to do this. You got to be like, I want it. I'm plucking it. I'm plucking it. I'm plucking apples. I'm doing whatever. Yeah. I'm bringing in abundance. And they show me apples because apples are a symbol of abundance. So when the more that you're open to receiving and not just giving, you'll start to see things automatically start to shift and money will start to flow in your life. Okay. I actually told, oh, Anna, you said there's no draft or air around it. Okay. So then there's your answer. If there's no air or draft around it, then obviously this is spirit or San Cipriano telling you, hey, that we are battling something on your behalf behind the scenes. So if people were sending you witchcraft, or even if they're sending you psychic attacks, whether it's thought forms, maybe it's I don't want so and so to do good, right? Those are still, everything is energy. And it's funny that we even bring that up. Because last week I had a client who called me and said that they wanted to get a witchcraft removal, but they had to have it done in person. They just like, you know what? I'm not going to book until you open your schedule up to see clients in person. And I'm like, well, you're going to be waiting a long time because one, COVID, and I don't want my kids to get sick. I do have grandbabies. And so I got to protect my family. But not only that, I do have clients all over the world. So it's just a lot easier for me. When I was juggling seeing clients in person and doing the phone session, I was all over the place. So me being able to be on the phone, whether it's through Zoom or Skype or even just on my cell phone, talking to clients, it's a lot easier for me because it flows, okay? But this is my point, that if somebody did witchcraft on you, why do you feel you have to be in front of a practitioner to get cleared? And my question to her was, when this person hexed you or placed these cross conditions on you, were you in front of them? And the lady said, yes. And I said, wait a minute. You were in front of someone and you let them curse you and hex you? Are you serious? Like, I mean, and I'm sorry, but I said, how stupid can you be? Why would you sit in front of someone and let them curse you? And she said, oh, no, I wasn't in front of them. I said, okay, well, that's what I'm saying is this. My point is this. You are not in front of the person that is hexing you, that's wishing bad on you, that's doing voodoo on you. All that is energy, okay? And because it's all energy, we can still clear over the phone, or whether you're on Zoom or whether you're on Skype, okay? Energy is energy, okay? And it doesn't matter. And so, yeah, Anna, you know what? Here, the perfect example, Miss Anna. I had a clearing with you over the phone and it actually works. So that's what I'm saying, is that energy is energy. And I am tapping into your higher self. I have my higher self. I have your higher self in the room with me. And I call in my guides and my angels. And my angels show me, they're the ones doing the work here. I'm just a facilitator. So, you know, we clear you of all the things that need to be cleared, and they show me what's there in the aura and we take it out. So again, energy is energy. You don't have to have a reading in person. Matter of fact, you don't even have to be on the phone with me to get a reading. I do things via text and messenger and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so V says, why can't I lose weight? Well, here's the thing. I don't know why I'm picking up thyroid issues, or you had some sort of issues in the beginning. But some reason they're showing me the throat, okay? But at the same time, I'm being told that that when we have an issue losing weight and we start gaining weight, that we are trying to protect ourselves from being rejected or hurt or in pain or abandoned, or, you know, we've experienced some kind of trauma emotionally that we're trying to protect ourselves from. Sometimes people gain weight because they want to be invisible. And that's something that I have battled with for a really long time, not my thyroid, but I also absorb a lot of people's energies too. So, so I have to learn to release emotions and traumas myself. But you have to ask yourself, do I love myself? Do I love my body? And if you don't love your body and if you don't love yourself, then that's something that you need to work on, is self-love, Miss V, okay? Just so you know. So I hope this makes sense to you. All right. So let me see who's on here that was wanting some readings. I got to go all the way back. So let's see. Hold on, guys. I'm reading through your comments here, and I'm trying to see who was pretty much first. Sandra. So Sandra, if you're on, please comment below. Miss Sandra Artoli. Oh, Max, it's not the clock, it's the fan. It needs to be adjusted. But I don't want to turn it off because then it'll get hot in the room. So sorry, guys. As I said, I'm not working in my usual spot because my husband's doing work over there in the living room. So I got booted to the bedroom. All right. Miss Sandra, if you're still there, please say yes. So, Miss Sandra, I'm going to go ahead and just draw a card for you just because I want Spirit to, and I'm sure you'll go back and look at the video later on and you'll see your message. I don't know why, Miss Sandra, but I feel something about a loved one that you're concerned about. And I don't know if this person passed away, but it kind of feels that way, or that maybe they're in between. But I honestly feel like you're concerned about somebody's health, and it may even be your own health that you're worried about. I'm just going to go ahead and pull a card real quick for you. So, Miss Sandra, what I'm getting here is a Two of Thoughts. Your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing, and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice, and deep down you know what to do. So again, if you're having to make a decision on somebody's health, or you're having to help someone make a decision about their health choices, or how they're gonna do something, okay, what is next for this particular person, they're saying that, if you're getting to the point where you notice that you're just not moving forward, the person's not getting better, what is our next step, what do we need to do, you have to review all the choices that are there for you. There's multiple options, but you just kind of have to look to see which works best for us and this other person, okay? And ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take. And they're saying just listen to your own inner voice for the answers that you're seeking, okay? I hope this makes sense, Miss Sandra. I don't think she's on here anymore. Miss Sandra I'm just saying Miss Sandra Art because I don't want to butcher your last name. So, okay, let's see. Brandon says, I hope this doesn't sound dumb. What are random body pains? And not like getting older pains, but like random stings. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so it depends on where in the body you're experiencing these pains. If you get pains in your back, sometimes it's about stress about finances. If you get pains in your hands, this is about where you're not able to handle certain things that are being thrown at you. Pains in the legs just depends. If it's in the knees, are you being flexible? So it just depends on where in the body you're feeling these pains at, okay? Even just pains in the teeth. Sometimes it's not always about the teeth. It could be something like feeling like a loss, or feeling that you're not able to make a decision towards a loss. So it just depends. It's just random. Just depends on where the body issues are. I would actually download or look at the Roby chart. I think it's Ryobi, but let me look. It's ROBY chart, and the ROBY chart actually talks about the anatomy of the chakras and the body. So it'll talk about different pinpoints where you may feel pain. So that might be able to give you some idea, not a lot, but just enough to kind of help you with releasing whatever is going on with you with random pains here and there. All right, so hold on. So Carmen, just pop that up there real quick. I didn't even mean to do that. So let's see, you're saying, do I feel if you or your husband need any clearings? Lately, we've been having bad luck. So I'm going to just go ahead and draw a card for that, just to kind of see what is going on. What's up with the truck, Carmen? Or what's up with vehicles, period? I don't know why I'm picking that up. I don't know if it's just constant issues with the vehicle or there was an accident or just something going on, but I just feel like I need to mention that. So Carmen, can you please respond if you are still listening? And I'm going to just draw a card for you. Hi, Irma. How are you? Thank you so much for joining with us today, love. Hold on. All right, Miss Carmen. Angels, what do you need Carmen to know? And I'm actually using my Miss Cleo tarot deck. Oh my god, I had to do it. I had to get it, guys. I thought it was hilarious when I got it. That's just my funny side. And when I got it, I was like, oh, Miss Cleo, tell me what you see in my future, dear. You know, I just had to do the voice, and my kids and my husband thought I was crazy, but you know, I don't care. Okay. And did they impound the car, or was he in an accident because of that, or what? You know, what was going on with the vehicle? I don't know why I keep seeing truck. I see a black truck. So hold on, Miss Carmen. Ah, okay, got it. Thank you. I just saw your other post. All right, so we're looking at the Nine of Swords here, and the Nine of Swords are saying that, yeah, you guys feel like y'all are on the verge of just giving up. You just can't do it anymore. I know, hon, but it's still something with the vehicle going on, and whether he got pulled over or not, he was still in his car when the situation happened. Okay, again, I can only tell you what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, and you're not on the phone with me to kind of like correlate to me with this. But again, Spirit is saying is that at this point y'all feel like y'all are just kind of giving up, but they're saying that you guys need to be strong. It's not so much, well, I mean, you guys can get a clearing if you feel this is going to help remove any of that black sludge or that cloud that is around you. And because we're looking at the Ace of Cups here, it's showing the water overflowing. So again, it just feels to me that your energies would combine between your husband and yours is overflowing now. It's like it's just too much negativity that is now spewing over into every area of your life. So would I recommend a clearing? Yes. If you feel that you're stagnant, if you feel like if it isn't just one thing, it's another, yes, get a clearing. It will also help make some room for some positive things to start to come about, and then everything will start to try to align. You can't have things align when you have a whole bunch of crap just like slowing it down, almost like a water wheel. If you imagine the water wheel is going, but if it gets to a point where you don't take care of it, it'll start to grow algae and it'll build up, and then it'll just stop going until it just eventually stops flowing. At this point, you and your husband have stopped flowing because it's so much negativity that and negative beliefs and negative thought forms and negative emotions that have built up, that now it's like it's all chaos that has broke out. So would you guys need a clearing? Yes. And I know you came on late, Miss Carmen, but we did do a financial clearing early in the part of the show, the beginning of the show. So you might want to go back and listen to it to kind of help with getting a little bit of that stuff off. Okay. All right, so let's see. All right. Who else asked for a reading? So guys, again, when we're doing readings, I can only show you, I can only tell you what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. For instance, Miss Carmen, I saw a black truck, so there was something that happened in the vehicle. There was something that happened or something that took place, whether it was an accident, whether it was being pulled over, something happened while he was inside the vehicle or around a vehicle, period. So, I understand that you expect me to just go in complete detail, but again, it's a little difficult when I'm not really having that interaction with you guys over the phone. But with that being said, I mean, even then, if I'm seeing something, I can only tell you what I sense, what I feel, what I hear, and whether it resonates with you and how does this correlate and why am I picking this up. But I'm still picking it up, okay? All right, so let's see. You're welcome, Miss Carmen. So let's see. I saw someone here and then something popped up. Hold on. Oh, Irma. Okay. Let me go back to Miss Irma and then I'm going to draw a card for you, Miss Irma. Are you still here, Miss Irma? If you are, please say hello at the bottom in the comments. So, Miss Irma, I'm just going to say that you asked, how do you see my son, Daniel? Okay. So, automatically, when I zoom into your energy of your son, Daniel, for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm picking up, or it makes me feel like I hear the word school, but I also feel like I'm learning something new, or that I'm needing to do some on-hands training, or whether or not he needs to go back to school or what, but whatever it is there's something new that he's learning. And this could very well be that this is a learning process for him right now. Okay. He's probably still trying to figure out who he is and what he's going to do in life. And right now I feel like he's kind of a little, not depressed, but they're calling it melancholy, because he feels like he's not where he should be. Okay. But they're saying that he's figuring it out. And so I'm going to draw a card real quick. I hope this makes sense, Miss Irma, but let's see, what do I need to know? So the Knight of Coins is that, the Knight of Coins tells me that he has a lot of options and a lot of opportunities that are being brought to him, but it's about whether or not, what direction is he going to go in? What is he going to do with himself? What is he, he has options to go back to school and finish school and do some training. He has options to do hands-on stuff, and I keep hearing abroad, so I don't know if it has something to do with traveling somehow. But there's a lot of things that are going to be set before him, okay? And the Knight of Swords is also someone that you need to trust that he will be guided, and that someone will help him or approach him and help him with his planning and organization. And that's something that you're probably worried about, is that he's not planning for his future. And, Spirit is saying that if he has the opportunity to go back to school, or if he has an opportunity to get some hands-on training at work, or if he has the opportunity to learn something new, that, let him figure it out, and you will see that he will make the decision that he needs to make. And they're showing me by January. Okay, so they're giving him to the first of the year to figure out what he's going to do. But other than that, I feel like there's really not much that you need to worry about with him, Miss Irma. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. Let's see. So someone says, can I call in? The call in thing isn't kind of working. I mean, I do have radio show that it's through Spreaker. And so I don't have that information for you guys right now for Spreaker, but I will post it up in the comment section for you guys to where you can find me. But if you go to Spreaker, and let me just kind of look at it right now. I want to go ahead and post it up for you guys. So if you go to Whispering Angel Productions for Spreaker, you can follow me there, and whenever I have my shows, whisperingangel.com, or you can do Spreaker and Victoria Alvarado, and it'll take you to my show. But I do have a call-in show there that I do try to have nightly, and so you can follow me there as well. Candace, I've actually done live shows already before. I mean, I have sporadically. It's just that between juggling clients and coming home to 3 older boys or 3 teenagers and sometimes my grandkids, they're here, the little ones. You know, I have 4 grandbabies. So, and there's 2 1-year-olds and a 1-month-old and a 3-year-old. So whenever they come over, I just am too drained, and sometimes I can't, just don't feel up to being live, you know? So, but anyways, so Irma, you're welcome. I hope it made sense to you, sweetheart. Let's see. Saw someone here. Oh, Polly. I'm just going to say Polly because I cannot pronounce that full name there, Polly. But Polly says, will I get a true commitment from the man that I am involved with? I'm going to use the romance cards for you, Miss Polly. Yes, ma'am, I sure do. Between my kids and my grandkids and my clients, I am always super, super busy. Hi, Justine. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I like to change my hair color every now and then. I get bored. I wanted to use blue, but I don't know about that one. Okay, so Miss Polly says, will I get a true commitment from the man that I am involved with? This is what she says. And what does Polly need to know? Will she get a true commitment? They're saying that right now, I feel like maybe you're taking a break. I don't know if you guys are kind of separated or if you guys just kind of needed a time out. But they're saying that you're going to have to give him some time to fully figure out what it is that he needs to, that he wants to do in his life. I would suggest not chasing him. Don't go into fear mode, hun, because when you go into fear mode, we as women automatically start to feel rejected and we start acting crazy, okay? Meaning that we go over the top. We call them, we text them like crazy. We you know, call them about, oh, this game that's coming on, or a particular movie that you heard them. You know, we may take them things. We may, like, we try to do everything we can to prove to these men that we're the one, and because we don't want them to leave us, we go over the top. So Spirit is saying that if you are separated from this gentleman at this moment, that just go with the flow and allow things to happen. And yes, very soon, he will have the clarity that he needs, and he will make the decision to give you what it is that you're wanting. So I am getting the wedding card. So this is also talking about the situation will involve a higher form of commitment from him. Okay, so yes, you will get a true commitment from him, but I do feel like you got to tone it back just a little bit. Kind of separate your energy just a little bit more, okay? Your long distance. Oh, yeah, the separation part. No, listen to me. He will make a decision, and yes, you will commit You'll see a commitment from him, Miss Polly. Now, here's the thing. Still, don't pressure him. Don't talk about it all the time, because we really don't want him to start to ignore the topic or feel kind of funny towards the topic about full commitment, okay? But I'm seeing in his mind's eye that this is something that is on his mind. He's not wanting to make this decision like yesterday, but yes, soon you will hear about a true commitment from him. And yes, it will lead to marriage if that's what you're wanting later on down the road. So I hope that helps. Okay. But I know that the whole separation part is kind of hard. All right. So let's see who else is on here. So I'm going back through the list here. Oh, I skipped over Allie. I saw that twice. So Allie, if you're still on, you're saying, hi, Victoria. I'm wondering if my job will take me back after being put on call because of the pandemic. I don't know why, but I'm getting the number 2. So I don't know if this has been 2 months that they put you on the pandemic, like sidelines, or if it's been 2 weeks or 2 days, or even on the 2nd. Okay. But the question is, will they call her back? Miss Allie. Go back. Will they call her back? Will she be put on call? This card. Ooh, these cards flew out. For these 3 cards to fly out, Miss Allie, this is definitely something that they're saying you need to hear. I honestly feel like they're not going to let you go. I definitely feel, looking at these cards, the 2 of Staffs, the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups is actually really good, because I honestly feel that you should be seeing something come September, or a little bit after September. But the 9 of Cups is showing that someone that is sitting there, he's happy, he's like relieved. So yes, there is going to be an opportunity for money to come in. So yes, they will be calling you back. Okay, so this is just temporary, sweetheart. So again, this is for Miss Allie. Miss Allie Voss. That's you. So I hope this helps you. All right, so I'm going to go back through the list. I think I've skipped over some people. All right, so let's look at leveling above the rest. So we're just going to ask about your relationships here. So we're going to use the romance cards here. I'm running out of space over here. All right, so leveling, you're welcome, Allie. Leveling above the rest. What do we need to know about their relationship? What is going on with their relationship? What messages do you have? I don't know why I feel like a lot of back and forth, back and forth. Almost like you feel like it's not completely safe to fully pull those walls down, and it could very well be him. So what I'm feeling is that someone is hot and cold. They run hot and cold. That one moment they're very passionate, but then they pull back. Okay. I sense that this person is still kind of feeling you out, the same with trying to feel you out too, just to kind of see where we're going. Is this somebody that I can trust? There's a lot of trust issues going on. And so a lot of people may be doing some boundary type stuff. So this is what I feel. Now you're thinking and you're hoping that this person is your soulmate. And you've been questioning that. But because you wonder whether or not this person is your soulmate, you're wondering, is it safe for you to love this person? And so this is where both of you guys in this energy, it's almost like I feel being like back and forth, tug of warring, like tug of war with my own heart, like wondering, should I pull these walls down? Should I give my all? But they're saying baby steps, baby steps. And so they're saying at the same time that leveling above the rest, that stay optimistic about your love life. That yes, positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance that you want. So yes, this relationship has some promise, and the door I see is wide open to move towards love. Okay. But we both when I say we both, you both need to work on opening up that heart center and learning to let your guards down and really be authentic and show your true selves towards each other. So once y'all finally feel safe and secure, you'll see that the relationship will progress further. Okay, I hope this helps. So that was for leveling above the rest. All right, so let me see here. Alex. Okay. Alex says, will I meet someone soon? I've been single for so long. Here's the thing, Miss Alex. I feel like you really don't go out. And if you do, I feel like your energy is not open and inviting. I feel like it's that I don't know. It feels like when a gentleman tries to approach you that like pulling teeth. They kind of don't know. They get this vibe that you don't want to be messed with. Okay. But at the same time, I feel like you don't really put yourself out there. Like maybe you just don't go out. Maybe you just focus more on your job or focus more on your schooling. That you just haven't really met the one. To be honest with you, Alex, I kind of feel like the one is not in your hometown. I feel like the one is in a different city or a different state. They are talking about one or two things can happen. Either you will move, okay, in the near future or in the next 2 years, or this person may move to where you're at. So when you speak to this person, you may find that this person is not originally from where you're from or vice versa. Okay, just gotta like throw that out there. All right, so I hope that makes sense to you, Miss Alex Wiltz. Shania Robinson, I want to know, is there anything my spirit guides want me to know? Automatically, when I tune into your energy, I feel chest pain. That tells me that your heart chakra is kind of closed. And they're saying that you need to start putting yourself first and not feeling guilty for it. I don't know why, but it just feels like maybe you have a hard time saying no, or maybe you people please because you want people to like you or to receive you for some reason. But they're saying for you to start practicing self-love, and that's very important. And also opening up your heart center a little bit more. So I would carry some rose quartz crystals to kind of help open up that heart center. All right, Miss Shania, you're welcome. Oh, yeah. Okay, I just did your reading. Yeah, so there you go. I would actually work with Archangel Raphael. I would say Shamuel, but I'm not feeling that. I'm hearing more Archangel Raphael, Shania, to help with the heart center, opening it up. All right. Okay, I got to go back to the list, guys. You're welcome, Miss Allie. So T Stoker, I don't know. T, I'm just gonna call you T. Okay, well, I passed my state board tests. Been studying for 4 months. I take the test Sunday. Okay, so they're saying that you need to study just a little bit more, but I want you to study with the yellow candle, and I want you to call in Saint Thomas Aquinas. Saint Thomas Aquinas is the saint that you would call upon for education and to retaining knowledge. And Archangel Uriel, thank you. Okay, I know. He was like, don't forget about me. So Archangel Uriel is also someone whose connection is to yellow, and he can also help you with retaining the knowledge that you're reading for your exam, and they can help you. Okay, so I'm going to draw a card real quick. T, we're on this right here. All right, T, will you pass the state board? Did you take it before? I know it's expensive, but yeah, okay. So they're saying that you're better prepared now. And then again, the question was, did you take it before? And they said yes. Okay, so this is actually your last time. I don't know why they're saying they're saying you get 3 chances. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but they're saying that yes, that you will pass it this time. But as I said before, St. Thomas Aquinas and Archangel Uriel are the ones that you need to call forth when you're studying and light a yellow candle to help you to retain that knowledge. Okay. So they're saying to me the 3 of Staffs, even though the 3 of Staffs is reversed. You see that there? I hate this camera. All right, so the 3 of Staffs is reversed, but the 3 of Staffs reversed means is a positive and complete end to issues that plague your emotions. So again, if you're like really, really bothered by this whole test taking thing, that you're going to do a good job. Yes, you will pass the state board this time. I hope this makes sense. All right, so I got more people. I've been doing a lot of talking, people. I'm thirsty now, so hold on. All right, I know that's kind of like rude, but I just couldn't help it. You're welcome, T. So let's see. Gotta go back. Okay, so Savannah, I'm just going to give you a card to kind of help you with your guidance on this situation. You know, you struggling with committing to a specific person, okay? And you're just kind of worried that this person will pretty much leave if you don't make up your mind. So let's ask Spirit what you need to know. So the Healer of Action. And this is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which would definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. So again, I don't really feel that it's describing you. But in some cases, they're saying that you do need to take action, okay? This person really cares about you. And he needs to be told, or he needs the recognition he needs to receive from you that you are letting your guard down. Like, he's doing a good job. He's doing everything that he can to break those walls down, okay? But you need to let him know and be open and honest that, hey, I do care about you. I do have some insecurities. I want to take it slow, baby steps, but I assure you that my goal is for us to be committed down the road, okay? I do feel that he knows that this is a difficult situation, but he can handle it, so don't worry about it. But they are saying that you have to set your mind and your heart to be open. You have to open that heart for him, okay? You're gonna have to do whatever you can to handle your insecurities. And that means too that, you know, if you are feeling that you're unworthy or undeserving of love, then you will have a tendency to push people away and you won't allow them to love you. So you have to learn to love yourself in order to allow someone to reciprocate. So again, we want you to be open to receiving love. I would suggest, why do you say citrine? So they're saying citrine. Citrine and amethyst, and I'm seeing a green not aventurine. They're saying green aventurine. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to argue with them. I know it looks crazy that I'm arguing with spirit, but that's what you're going to expect if you do a phone reading session with me anyway. All right, so Savannah, I leave you with that. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm just kind of going down the list here. I've already read some of you guys and you're responding. Alyssa Marie, come on down. Now I go through the emails and the comments here. I have to go by energy and what I pick up. And Alyssa, let me ask you something. I kind of feel like this may not be your first pregnancy, but I also kind of feel like a difficulty in conceiving. So I don't know if it's both, but they're saying to me difficulty in conceiving. And it feels like you've already kind of, like you've already had labor pains, or you already started opening up, or I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. But will the baby come early? They're saying on time. I don't think you're going to be late. But they're showing me always that it's already opening up, that you're already receiving pains. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was your first pregnancy. That's why I was like, I wasn't sure if there was another baby or there was another miscarriage or there was an issue. But yeah, so since you've already been receiving labor pains, it's gonna come. It's gonna be on time. I wouldn't be surprised if I keep getting the number. They're saying 37, 38 weeks. So probably towards, it's not going to go past that. I honestly feel like it's going to come. So it won't be late. So that's a good thing. All right. So I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope that you receive this message. All right. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. We've been on for about an hour and a half now, and I am really getting tired now. So I thank you so much for tuning in. You can reach me at victoriaalvarado.com if you want to get a session, or if you want to get a healing session. And those of you that missed the first half, I did do a healing session in the very beginning to help clear out energies of mass consciousness of fear and scarcity and financial issues. So you might want to go back and check it out. And I will try to do these once a week on Mondays, but life does kick in, so I try to do as much as possible. But I do have my radio show that I honestly do that on Wednesdays and Friday nights around 9. And it's through Spreaker. So if you go to Whispering Angel Productions on Spreaker, or if you go to Spreaker and Google my name, Victoria Alvarado, it'll take you to my page, and you can subscribe there and follow me there. And then whenever I come on the show, it should alert you guys. So I thank you so much. And hey, Cam, and you have a blessed day. And I hope I earned the pleasure of your time. Okay. So much. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.